Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Huff. So first things first, if you are in more than one of my classes, I have a few students that are in both civil engineering and aerospace. You only have to do this assignment once. You just turn the same paper in for both classes. All right, the first thing you're going to do is go find the ethics quests at PLTW. So log in. You can click this link. It will look like this. So this is what the page will look like. And so they have like this process listed here and a few topics down here. All right. What I want you to do is read the introduction, watch the videos. So all of these link to a short video. I think all of them are under 1 minute each. So this doesn't take long. Pay attention to what you are supposed to be doing at each step. And then I want you to choose one of these three topics: genetic testing, COVID-19 pandemic, which is talking about 3D printing and open sourcing parts, and then smartphone data. So what you're going to do after you read through those, click on these. They have short descriptions. Okay, you're going to develop a paper that has a title page and then follows this process that they outline in these videos. Okay. Before you start writing, though, I want you to research. I want you to explore your topic. Library databases would be preferred, but you can Google stuff as well. You're going to provide APA references for at least 3 of the articles or journal entries that you find. Okay. I want you to go through the process, stop and think, determine facts, develop actions, consider consequences, choose, monitor, does the situation change, and then a reflection that I'm adding to get your thoughts about what you learned about ethics and decision making. As far as formatting your paper, I want to see distinct titles, headings, and captions. I'll show you some about that in just a moment. Use an easy to read font that's 11 points or greater. Apply double spacing to the entire document for easy reading. So when you get through writing, select everything with Control A or Command A and then choose double for the line spacing. It's going to make it long, but it makes it easy for me to digest. If you find images, graphics, diagrams, things that can help build your arguments, then include pictures, but any pictures that you have need to be centered and they need to have a caption underneath them describing what I'm looking at. And then as far as paragraphs, I don't want them indented between paragraphs. Skip lines. All right. Proofread and correct your errors in spelling and grammar and capitalization. This is very annoying to me whenever there are awful misspellings, and I know that the spell checker is underlining those in red, and there are grammar issues and it's underlining those in blue, and you don't take the 0.75 seconds to right click and choose a new or choose the corrected words or verbiage. So make sure you go through and take time and do that. Also check your capitalization. A lowercase I is not an uppercase I. I have a model of what it's going to look like. You can use this model as a template if you wish. So whenever you are done, produce and submit a PDF. Let's take a look at the model. If you click on this link, it's going to open this. So you're going to have a title page that looks like this. Title, you make it up by your name and the date. All right. Research first. I want your APA references here. If you want to mess with that hanging indent, you can. Most, like the library resources, and also there's web pages like Citation Machine and stuff like that. You can just put in your resources. Sometimes you have to look things up. Sometimes dates and authors and things are embedded in the web pages. So give me APA references right here. I am more concerned with the content than the format. All right. You need at least 3. Okay, stop and think. It should look about like this. You can include a picture if you have pictures in here. Center them, put a title underneath them or a caption. And that is about what I'm expecting on Stop and Think. For Stop and Think, you're developing the background. Determining facts should look a little bit like this. Again, with the pictures. It'd be nice if they're on the same page, but I'm not going to stress about that. Then develop actions should look about like this. Consider your consequences might look like this. Choosing might look like 1 paragraph. Monitoring might look like this. Again, if you include images, center them, center the caption. And does the situation change? Probably going to be a paragraph, and reflection is probably going to be a paragraph. So double spacing, this is about a little over 7 pages of writing. Let's talk about using a tool that most of you don't pay attention to. See this little thing right here, the styles? Click on that drop down, you'll see there's all kinds of little pre-formatted areas. So if you look at this, this shows up as title. If you click this, it's heading 1. So I'm using these to change my sizes of my fonts, not going over here and doing this, using the headings. So right here, all of these I've got labeled as heading 2, heading 2, heading 2, and then the rest of this is normal text. All I did on my captions is I centered them and made them bold using normal text. Another thing too, if you want to adjust the hanging indent, compare this blue line and little arrow to what normal text looks like. If they're aligned together, then it looks like this, where it's all at the left edge. And then if you look at the APA reference, it's indented on the second line 1/2 inch. So you have this little dash is on the left side all the way to the left, and the little arrow down is the hanging indent that is 1/2 inch from the edge. All right, so you can look at this. This is what it's going to look like when you're done. You can take this, feel free to take this and delete the content and replace it with your own APA references and your own content. This is just lorem ipsum filler to show you what it's going to look like. All right, well, that's enough. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember, you're only talking about genetic testing, COVID-19 pandemic, and 3D printing and smartphone data. All right, good luck and thank you.